Might also be in his head.
All right, Cass, what's up?
I've come here today to speak.
Respectfully, what are you wearing? Looks scuffed as hell.
You kind of got like a white undershirt that like goes through everything going on.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little nervous.
Okay, why?
Well, your
Fonts!
presence.
Fonts! Jesus Christ!
Continue, Cass, sorry.
You know, your presence does scare me a bit. And then when you're on the phone.
I don't know why. You're like my family, but okay.
See right there, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know why, but okay.
Don't impersonate like that. Very rude.
Very rude, Cass. Very rude.
No, okay. I'm sorry.
Bit condescending.
No, it's not. It wasn't condescending. It was from all love, guys. It's just love. Okay, look.
Okay.
I have an idea that I've wanted to talk to you about for about 7 days. But
okay.
I am afraid that you may tell me to F off and you hate it and never talk to you again.
You don't know until you ask, Cass.
True. That's why I'm here on time.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm breathing so hard right now. Okay. Oh my God. Is the AC on? Okay. Okay.
I love Cassie, dude. I love the way Ashlyn RPs.
I want to know, since you're the mayor, if it would be possible to have a city town hall in this city for the people of this. Should I continue or?
No, you can continue. Sorry.
Okay. So for this city, right?
Right.
We bring together the 5 pillars: air, wind, water, earth, fire.
What?
Better continue, Leslie.
It doesn't make any sense. Why would the basic elements, have anything to do with the infrastructure?
He's never seen Avatar, Cass. I understand the reference. Continue.
Okay. But in this world, instead of air, wind, water, fire, earth, we have the pillars of the city. The citizens, the hard workers, the food workers, the business owners. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. That's 4.
And the male people, the mailmen, the male humans, the MAIL.
Okay.
Okay. What if it's possible to bring people together as one? Obviously, I probably know that you wouldn't want to sit there the whole time. So if approved, and you think this might be a good idea for the purpose, let me get to that. The purpose of this is to unite the civilians of the city as one. Because I feel like ever since I've been back, restaurants have been empty. People have been complaining. And I feel like I heard that we did this a long time ago in the city, around when Mickey was mayor. And I feel like it would be...
I don't think Mickey had one town hall, but continue. Sorry.
Okay, maybe it was Andy.
Probably Andy, yeah.
Okay. But if approved by the mayor, I would go ahead and I can conduct this. I could work with whoever you'd like, have notes on it, and basically be able to gather information about what the people in the city are complaining about, right? But instead of complaining to each other, we have it be an open discussion where people are able to speak their truths. And then all of this obviously would be noted. I can take notes if you need. And hopefully with this, we could unite and see what we could do to help, the city grow and people not have to rob or like steal and kill and murder in order to pay for their cat's food.
But that's going to happen anyways. Cass, I ask you with all due respect, why do you want to listen to people bitch, moan, and complain to you?
With the honest truth, Mr. Lang, I'll be real with you. I really care about the city a lot, and I care about the people of the city. And if it's something that I can do to help, right? Even though I'm no longer a part of Cerberus and all that stuff, by like, you know, on paper, my heart when I first came into the company, it was to help people. And just because I'm not a part of, you know, meetings and the workflow of things anymore, right?
By your own choice.
Yes, by my own choice. My ultimate goal in the city, if I'm being just transparent, is I've always wanted to help. I've never done crime. I've never had an interest in crime. And
so why leave Cerberus then, Cass?
Well, to be really honest with you and super transparent.
Yeah.
Also, you're whispering or talking normal.
Sorry. Yeah.
But anyways, it's because I feel like I've read the end of the book, and the book is a machine now, and it turned into like a well-oiled machine, right? And I don't know how much more I can contribute within this, right? You have everybody that's working so hard and flawlessly, and everybody's doing like a wonderful job. I feel like maybe if you took me and pulled me out of the garden and planted me in a different garden, right? A garden that was set on fire, has oil and ants and cockroaches everywhere, and it hasn't bloomed for like 50 years, but you place me in there because you're like, this is a new garden. And maybe if I plant Cass in this, that maybe this garden will grow and then possibly make more gardens grow.
And what garden is that, Cass?
A new garden.
Have you chosen this new garden, or are you just talking, you know, theoretically, metaphorically?
Well, I mean, the new garden was potentially mayor's office.
Yeah.
It was potentially helping, you know, people in the city without being mayor. It's just kind of like a new territory, you know? I think a part of me has always been in love with a little bit of chaos and messy and new and something from like the ground up. And
okay.
I think I'm just trying to find a new purpose in the city.
But just to me, it just sounds like your purpose has always been this purpose that we've always had together. That's why we started Cerberus, and you were the CEO, right? And that was to help people and the city.
Mr. Lang?
Yeah?
I have one more question to ask you.
Okay.
I was told to actually ask you about this.
Okay.
Who told you?
The deputy mayor.
Right.
I think it's Maximilian Angel. He said it's a mayor question.
Okay.
Is the job center available for purchase?
The job center?
Yes, sir.
Life Invader.
I believe not. Why?
God damn it. Okay, never mind.
Why?
Because in my head, I felt like it could be a potential place to bring back. You know how a long time ago we had like Dean's World, and then we had Farmers Market. Well, I feel like by having a civilian hub in the city where people can go to, and that those jobs within the job center could be linked to places like Roosters or I don't know, who knows, a new building in the city or something, you know, an opportunity for the hard worker that doesn't do crime.
How will that work?
Cass, listen, Cass, hold on. I'm going to say this as respectfully as I can. I wish that you came to us and asked us what we have been doing before you left. Because everything you so far have claimed you want to do, we're already doing and would have loved your help doing it. We've been building Vinewood for, I don't know, the past year and a half to be the greatest civilian hub the city has ever seen. And we continuously, every day, put as much effort as we can into building that.
I think there's just a bit of confusion as to why, because I understand your perspective, and I think Lang does too, when it comes to Cerberus being like a finished entity, but the projects within Cerberus are never done. We attack new problems all the time, and that is essentially what we do. And if you want to do this as your own entity, that's entirely fine. I guess my question would be, practically speaking, how would something like that work?
Well, I'd come up with a. I mean, obviously, if you guys gave me the green light, I'd come up with a plan. Obviously, I can't come up with it on the spot, as I didn't know if it was even a possibility, right? I'll come up with a 5-step plan on exactly how I'd get it to work, exactly what I do, and then I'd present it to you guys in a presentation, if willing.
Why do you think you need to present it to us?
Well, because what I do.
What?
What you do? Present
No.
stuff to us?
No. I don't know why I said that. Okay, listen. Listen, guys, because I need time to cook, okay? You guys got to give me some time so that I could present it, all right? And I promise
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
that wasn't the question, Cassie. The question was, why do you think you need to present it to us? Phones, please.
Oh, sorry, that was my bad. Well, because you guys are asking me how exactly I would do this.
No, that wasn't the question.
I think you're misunderstanding, right? Why do you feel like you need the green light from us? I guess is a better way to phrase it.
So you guys are saying I can just do it?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
I mean,
this is not a green light. This is anybody.
This is not a green light. This is just anybody could. Like that's the thing, though. See, you're just like, why are you seeking approval from us? I guess.
I don't know. Maybe father issues, or maybe I just want to because I respect you guys.
Doesn't make any sense. Like, we're not your dad, so it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, but
Cass.
Listen,
Cass.
I just want your guys' approval, okay? I want validation.
No, you don't get to do this, Cassie.
Okay, sorry.
You don't get to leave the company, abandon us, and then come to us like we're still working together.
Facts on Cleanbois. No printer.
I can understand that.
And I say that as respectfully as possible. Cassie, you were the best person we have ever hired within the company. You were there at the beginning. And now you've left, which is fine. You're not forced to be here, or you don't want to be. You want to be in a new garden. I get that. But why is the new garden trying to communicate with the old garden still?
Well, I can communicate with old garden.
What?
Let me be the bee that goes in between the gardens and pollinates to make more gardens.
Are you just asking us to do that anyways?
No.
Kind of what it sounds like.
You've been hanging out with Bass too
that
much,
metaphor
Cass.
Okay, look, I don't hang out with Bass. Ew. And I guess what I'm saying, just to make it simple terms, is whatever I can do to help. If you guys see a spot, right? And I would like to help.
I think you need to be
sidebar, Lang?
Straightforward. Sidebar. Excuse us for a moment, please. Thank you.
Okay, so I stay here, right?
Yeah, you stay right there, yeah. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
I'm starting to get extremely fucking paranoid.
I feel like, is she trying to get hired, but also not? I don't know. This is weird, strange.
No, I don't understand. She left the company, and I thought she wanted to do, like, different shit, but she still wants to do the same shit, and which is fine. She can just go do it on her own, but why is she asking us like she still works for us? I'm very confused.
I think my theory is this. She probably saw what the company was when she came back, felt like she was in the way, like she normally does, and she felt like she wouldn't fit as a puzzle piece in how the company is now, which is fair. But then she also kind of wants it at the same time. Maybe we don't shut down kind of her coming to us for advice. Maybe that's a good thing.
I'm not trying to shut her down.
I understand. You're trying to make her think a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. My only issue here is I'm not trying to help my potential competitor.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Vinewood is my longest project in the entire city.
Well, couldn't we just assist her, but elsewhere?
So, say that again. I couldn't understand you.
Couldn't we just assist her, but elsewhere? If she chose a different property, it doesn't have to be that property.
No, I'm not talking about that. She wants to create a massive civilian hub, right? That's literally what we've been trying to do.
Right.
So why would we assist her in that?
Maybe we could hire her on to run that project, but not as Cerberus, as like an independent contractor? I know it's essentially the same thing, but maybe for her that would feel better. And then she only answers to us.
I want to know what the fuck she's been up to. She says she's been around, and I have no idea. I haven't been around, so I have no idea what the fuck she's been up to and what her plans are.
All right.
I can't tell if this is Cass being Cass, or if it's her just not being straightforward about shit.
I think she had like a thought that flew by, and then she attacked that thought without thinking more around the thought. That's why she's so confusing.
All right. Should I get confrontational and aggressive?
Yes.
Okay. Cassie, what have you been up to?
Honestly, not much. Trying to find out how I can help the city, really.
Yeah, but you said you've been back around. You notice restaurants are empty and all that jazz. So what have you been up to exactly? Because now I'm starting to get confused here.
Wait, why? What do you mean you're confused?
Well, you left the company, which is fine. I'm not holding it against you. I want to make that very.
Yes.
I want to emphasize that. But now you're having meetings with me and Leslie, asking what you can or cannot do, and things you need green lights on, and
right.
It just doesn't make much sense why you would need green light from us if we don't work together anymore.
Well, it's more so a green light from the mayor about the town hall thing and then the job center thing. And then we kind of went into the other path of talking more about how I can help, essentially.
Okay, so let's rewind. So town hall thing,
Hold on, let's make something clear then. Is this a mayor meeting? Is that what this is?
It was originally supposed to, yes, but then...
All right.
No, that's fair. Maybe we misunderstood. That's fair.
Okay.
It's a mayor thing. So let's talk about the town hall.
I'm glad to see you, Leslie. I just, you know...
Cassie, I don't care about that. I want clear conciseness, and this wasn't clear, now it is. So
now it's
keep
clear.
going.
So we talk about the town hall. Town hall, I will never do in the city. You want to know why?
Why?
As egotistical as this may sound, people don't know what's best for themselves. They are plagued by greed. They are plagued by ego, and they are plagued by wanting to, one-up what they believe are their enemies or people who have backstabbed them. They will use this fuel in town halls to bitch and moan and try to get their ways, and when they don't, they will turn it into a shit show and give you a massive headache and drive you crazy. It is the most unproductive thing other than maybe smoking weed and watching cartoons all day is having a town hall. That is my opinion. Now, if you so choose and want to run for mayor, I will support you. And if you want to bring those things back and you want to handle things under your own, deputy mayors and your own department of people, by any means, you can. I'm just giving you my opinion on that. I've seen it hundreds of times. You've been gone for a while. I've been here every day. Town halls have destroyed people. And I think you're one of the greatest people I've ever met, Cassie. But your greatest strength sometimes can also be your biggest flaw, and that is that you believe in people so much to the point where their greed and their malicious intents you don't necessarily see, and you allow them to kind of use you to get what they want, because anybody that usually meets you will help you in anything because you're a good person.
Can I interrupt you really quick?
Yeah.
Do any of you guys have a sandwich?
I got nothing. Sorry.
I have nothing.
Now, moving forward. With the job center, can you explain it a little bit more? So, the job center being Life Invader, what did you want to do there?
Well, I wanted to, sorry, I'm feeling really dizzy right now.
Do you need, food that badly?
I'll get delivery.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'll get delivery. You need some bandages?
Sorry, I wasn't trying to, disrupt this meeting or anything like that,
Hey, there's some bandages.
I know we were going through, a flow of it.
That's okay.
Yes.
To the Cerberus Business Center, Cerberus office. Top floor.
Sorry.
1071.
It's okay. You all right? You feeling good?
Yes, I'm feeling much better.
Yes.
All right. So business center. Can you explain
Yes.
explain that a little bit more in detail?
Yes. So obviously I haven't fully came up with like the entirety of what we could do with it, right?
Yep.
Because wasn't sure if it was even an option, but I think what would be really great is the ability to have that place be up and running and have it be a place where people can go to interact with others instead of going to, the typical places where you talk to someone who barely speaks to you. I think there could be potential in that area where if we were to open it up, it could be a thriving civilian hub, a place for people to find opportunities within the city, to speak to other people who, are at these opportunities. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like just the overall gist of it, I guess, without taking time to kind of think about things more. But I want to know your honest opinion, though. If it's pointless, then just, give it to me straight. But
I don't think it's pointless what you want to accomplish. It's just, to put it bluntly, is we've been trying to accomplish the same thing. So it's just hard for me to try to give you guidance when the best guidance I could give you is just help us do it. But I know that's not what you want.
I'll do it.
Now I'm very confused.
Yeah, weird. Honestly, weird. Strange.
What? I'll do it. You convinced me.
What do you mean I convinced you? Cass, you left the company.
I'm easy to sway.
But you left the company, Cassie.
But you said to help you guys do it.
Yeah, but that would mean we would work together.
Okay, but that's like me not having as prominent role within Cerberus, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think my point is I think you understand my overall goal, right? And you're kind of pointing it to me and saying, hey, your overall goal ties with our overall goal, right? Which
Correct.
I wasn't aware of what you guys are working on, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So
okay, sorry. I don't understand when you got back, why didn't you have like a proper conversation with us about this?
I don't know.
Okay, but what stopped you from doing that? Because surely at one point you were like, all right, I should talk to them. So what made you not do that?
Because as a weird analogy, I flew from the eagle's nest seeking new
Were you
land.
too ashamed? Was that it?
No, I wasn't ashamed.
What was it then? No analogy, just what was it?
I think I wanted to seek what was outside. I think I wanted to explore the unknown,
And have you done that?
I love Cassie, man. I missed her.
I don't think so. Not yet.
So what would this solve?
Well, you guys are basically presenting, saying, hey, we're also trying to pretty much accomplish the same things. And if there's a new opportunity, right? Like something new, right?
Yeah.
That I can help with, not like a Cerberus current project, right? Because I don't want to take away from anybody. I don't want to like step on anyone's toes. I know everyone has like a lot on their plate. I guess for me, it is if there's like a little pocket that you see that you're like, hey, look, you're not prominent. You don't have to be prominent in Cerberus anymore. You don't have to be CEO title, but there is a project that you can help with that your goals align with our goals. And by working together in that aspect, right, I could accomplish what I need to do, but then also be able to help you guys too.
Yeah, but then comes the issue where I don't want you to feel hijacked.
What do you mean?
Well, you have your own ideas, your own aspirations, right? I don't want to be like Cass. The best solution is for you is to work with us for our ideas and our aspirations, and then you feel like you've been hijacked.
No, I won't feel like that.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's not about like, it's my idea. It's more so like, hey, I want to see people happy. As corny and cringy as that is, it's just something that's always been something it's a flaw.
I mean, I get it. I understand.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Leslie.
No problem.
Cassie, did you leave Cerberus because you were scared of being everybody's boss?
I'm almost done.
Huh?
What?
I said I'm almost done. Okay. No.
Okay.
I honestly, I thought I mentioned this, but the thing is I left because I felt like this place it didn't need me anymore. I'll be real with you. I feel like everything is like so smooth. You guys have panoramic views. This office table made of Italian wood, like everything's perfect. Everything's flawless. It runs
We literally
perfectly.
had both of those things when you were here too. Literally, both those three things. There's no difference.
Yeah, I mean, we used to meet in this office every day, Cassie.
Okay, I remember that. But the point is that, like I said, I thought maybe if I spread my garden around the city and I plant my seeds in dirt, that the seeds would spread. And you know what? We had this talk, and I think it was pretty productive.
So give me a hypothetical. What is the first seed or garden or whatever? Where's the first garden you're trying to plant some seeds in?
I mean, I think for me, the seeds are an analogy. And I want to plant the seeds in either the job center or plant the seeds in a place where restaurants around the city can help feel alive again and be thriving.
So how would you help restaurants?
Well, I mean, can I be really honest with you?
Yes, please.
I think we should shut down some restaurants. Or actually, I think we should. Someone showed me the other day a bunch of rings, and they said that if they wear this one ring, it tricks their brain to making them not feel hungry anymore.
Yeah.
I think maybe we should start with that. So that, I mean, I'll be real with you, Mr. Sterling. I think myself included and a lot of other people in the city, one of the best things about waking up was everybody going to like Roosters and Burger Shot. And the lines would be out the door and people would just be waiting. And I went to a couple of restaurants the other day, Roosters included, and the employees at Roosters told me, they were like, wow, I'm so like, people are excited when they see us because a lot of the restaurants don't have staff, right? Which I can't blame them because it's hard to work in a place that feels so quiet. So my heart has always been
She's right though. Yeah, and the sky is blue. It's not hard to be wrong on
just because of my past with Burger Shot. And I'd like to see that area around the city thrive again, first and foremost.
The area around the city being Burger Shot?
No, not just not Burger Shot, but I mean, I'm saying Burger Shot has a place in my heart, but I'm saying overall the garden would be helping food businesses around the city because I do think it's a huge staple of Los Santos.
Yeah.
I think it becomes tiny garden hubs for people of the city.
Comes what?
Tiny mini gardens.
Well, the ring battles has been a battle we've been fighting for over a year. It will be resolved soon. I mean, it's kind of difficult because a lot of these problems you're bringing up, it's been battles we've been fighting for a while, and a lot of them are actually starting to see some momentum.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Right. Yeah. Well, that's when you asked me. I forgot what question you just asked me, but that's my answer. Is the.
Listen, Cassie. Here's the deal.
Yes.
I can only speak for myself. I can speak for Lang to some extent, but I'm willing to help you out with the garden and put my green fingers where they're needed. However, if you plan to fertilize your garden using my fertilizer, then I will personally come at night, bring radiation, uproot your whole garden, and I will plant radiation within your soil so there can never be fruit again.
Leslie, I have been dying to have your fertilizer. I would be so lucky.
Oh, no, I'm saying if you take of my fertilizer, I will ruin your garden permanently.
What? Why?
Because it's my fertilizer.
Why would you do that, though? That's so mean.
I worked hard to get perfect formula. I help you with my green fingers, not now my fertilizer. That's mine.
Cassie, who are you, like, is this an endeavor between us and you? Like, how do you envision this? All this going down that you want to do? Are you trying to do this alone?
No. I mean, to be really honest with you, Mr. Lang, I was going to come into the city with the intent of bringing people who are also pillars of the city who have like-minded goals, where they also want to see restaurants and business around the city thrive, right? However we can.
Do you mind naming these people?
No, I don't have anyone in per se, right? But
so you haven't done this yet. Okay, gotcha.
No. I did think of a few people, a few staples of the city that I think are prominent leaders of the business
Who are those?
world. Larry Knox, Shelly Smith,
Cassie.
Marty Banks.
Cassie.
Okay, I have a feeling you guys don't like these names,
Cassie.
but
You're mentioning probably the worst choices for what we're
Is
talking
that
about
list
here.
upside down, starting from the bottom?
no.
Curious, what are the other names? Continue.
Continue.
It can't get worse.
I hope not.
Well, that's about as far as I got, actually.
This is not good, Cassie, and honestly, I don't like this now. I'm gonna be honest. Are you working with Scruffy for Cerberus with an S?
No, is Scruffy still around? I haven't seen him in a long time.
I don't know. Last time I saw him, it was Cerberus 2 or Cerberus with an S or something together with this Pilbus guy, and I kind of feel like,
Oh, that was
bad.
Yeah, Cassie, what's going on here? Now you just took all the confusion I had and you threw it into a blender and just chopped it the fuck up.
Not good.
Okay, listen. None of that was planned, by the way, right? Like when I say I have this movement, there is no movement yet. It started with talking with you. What I'm trying to say is I wanted.
Get that, but
okay, but can I explain myself really quick? I feel like you guys are missing my point.
Yeah.
My thing is before you guys lose faith in me, for me, I genuinely wanted to find new people around the city who may not have ever gotten a chance to help out or use their full potential. And I was hoping maybe, you guys don't know, but I think some of them have alts that they just haven't popped yet. And
so you approached. Sorry, continue. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So sorry.
No, it's okay. You go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead, Cassie.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
But the thing is sometimes, within Cerberus, I do respect everyone that works here, obviously.
Yeah.
I understand that not everybody has the opportunity to stand within this office, stand before this Italian wood. And I guess my heart truly just wanted to give new people opportunity that may not have gotten to see that, but just have heart, right?
Right.
People that have the same goal and the same heart and passion and drive that just haven't got that chance. So, yeah.
The issue here, Cassie.
Leslie, one second. Leslie,
what?
Give me a second. Let me get into this, please. For the love of God, let me get into
All right.
this. I'm going to address a few things.
Okay.
Number one, the three people you specifically mentioned, probably was the top of your head. I don't know how serious you were about it. I've been given multiple chances, failed at every single turn. Shelly specifically was literally brought into Cerberus, given a position, showed up to 0 meetings. Beyond that, given more opportunities to help the restaurant industry, being one, I was trying to create a union for all the restaurants where we can get together and come up with plans that help keep restaurant business alive. Needed her help to help me win the campaign. Decided to go against me and support Osvaldo, who's had, don't want to get into it, had 0 plans, was a meme running for the jokes. That's it. Marty, we give him a gas station, turned into a gang compound. Larry, love the guy, very close to him. Try to help with everything I could with Lucky Plucker. Really didn't do anything but complain until I really pushed him into allowing him to use the kitchen at Roosters so he can make some food for the Lucky Plucker down on the south side. Marty and Larry, good people in a gang. Gang before everything. Shelly, flat out crazy. Will destroy anything she touches.
Mm-hmm. Wrecking
You
ball.
would head nowhere with these people, and I say that as respectfully as I can. If your intent is to truly help people that weren't given opportunities and weren't given, chances to shine or alt or whatever. That is a horrible list to start with, Cassie. And I'm trying to be as respectful as I can to you because I know you've been gone for a while and you haven't been kept up to date of what has actually happened around the city.
Yeah.
But if you want to help people and give them a chance, the worst thing to do is approach people who run a gang and they're going to put their gang above everything. I mean, what happens when, hypothetically, Gulag Gang goes to Wars with the Angels tomorrow?
Well, I haven't thought about that.
The other issue you run into is it's a matter of perspective. A lot of people will agree with you. I think I would even go out on a limb and say that everybody that lives and breathes in the city would agree with the points that you make, and they also want to make this place a living place where everybody can meet up and have fun and do their jobs together and all these things. Everybody wants that, but the perspective of how they want to achieve that is all going to be different. It's not that anybody is against that, but some people are just bad at doing things the right way.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I think I do try to see the good in people, and maybe that is a flaw, but, my intent...
Greatest strength and sometimes your biggest flaw, like I said earlier.
I mean, yes, that is very true. So that was my intent with that. Obviously, I take your guys' advice very heavily. I'm just trying to be honest with you and let you know. I mean, you say, tell me this answer, and I say, this is my answer. I don't know why I said that out
loud. I think you are a good person, and your intent is pure. And I think a lot of people will try to take advantage of that. And it might be the people you are currently working with right now. It is just simply my opinion.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Would you ever give people a second chance?
I've given Marty maybe 10, Larry maybe 20, Shelly maybe 35.
What are you asking for?
For the 3 people I named. Because okay. I know that you have a lot of examples of maybe how you wouldn't give them a chance. So sometimes you got to ask and be like, hey, would you?
But I think you're ignoring that. I've given them multiple chances. Cassie, I brought Shelly into Cerberus.
I'm not ignoring.
I brought Shelly into Cerberus.
Don't you hate Shelly, Cassie?
Not anymore.
I brought Shelly into Cerberus. Do you understand how big of a decision that is?
Yes. I do.
I think you are being used as a tool for the people around you, although I don't know the situation in depth.
No, I'm not. Guys, I'm not being used. But come on.
You kind of are, Cassie, because these people are aware of this, but you aren't, and they still haven't told you this, and then they've told you this information, so you come to us not knowing that and then presents this. Do you not think that's them making you look like a fool to some extent?
Like maybe I just didn't ask.
You invite these people into your garden just like we invited Shelly, but you know what Shelly did? She pissed and shitted all over our garden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with Marty, same with Larry.
They piss and shit everywhere. Don't even pick up after themselves.
Yeah, but sometimes shitting is good for a garden.
Not if it's too much shit. It's too much.
Okay. Listen, that's very fair. Understood. But if we're going back on topic, that's why I came here today to speak with you, Mr. Lang, and then also Leslie. It's good seeing you.
And you came to speak to us on behalf of just you, or you and your pillars?
No. The pillars are not a pillars yet. It's just a imaginary thing in my head, right? Like I said, I wanted to meet with you first, see what was possible, see if I can help.
Yeah.
And then it was going to be like, okay, well, so what's the direction now, right? It's kind of like a day at a time kind of thing, because I do know that as much as I want certain things in the city or I want change, I'm pretty realistic with that and know sometimes as much as you want something, you have to kind of make sure you are pretty realistic that it's not possible. So I haven't really planned for much other than wanting to talk to you, but then I know you're gone for a few days, so.
I think
during those days, it was
anything
just kinda
you
like,
do
whatever.
will be possible. I'll give you all the support in the world. I do think this is purely conceptual.
Okay.
Why did your mind come across those three people specifically then?
Because they've all been a part of my journey in some way, shape, or form in the city. I mean, Xmart, I was supposed to CEO of that. And that's Marty Banks, and I consider
Yeah.
him one of my really good friends in the city. I
Okay.
think he's somebody who I wasn't aware of the opportunities given before, right? Because that was kind of during probably when I was gone.
Yep.
But he's always been a really good kid, and I think
Horrible kid.
okay. I think from my perspective, right? I feel like he's always had a lot of heart, but gets really discouraged because things that he wants or things that he works really hard for kind of goes to shit. So
It's false.
I thought maybe having an opportunity to bring someone like him in and have him show off his passion when he gets really excited about things would be cool. Shelly,
He
like
has
I
a
said,
passion,
same
gets
thing.
excited about things, and then once you're met, when he's met with resistance on that, he will turn on you, everybody around you, and lash out and throw a temper tantrum that of a child. Continue.
Okay. Shelly Smith.
Batshit crazy.
Batshit crazy. I did make her eat sand.
Yeah.
Really was frustrated with her way back when because the burger shot deal went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then she changed her mind and then didn't want to do it, then didn't want to do it.
It's still the same.
But I don't know anyone else in the city that has as much passion as she does for a company still.
She has no
to
passion.
To this day.
She is plagued by vengeance. She wants to get back at everybody that's turned against her, and she will do whatever she can to do that. She will take any image or form that she can to do that. Nothing of what she's doing is pure. It's all based on malicious intent and vengeance.
Right, but how many people in the city can we say have worked at the same spot for the last, I mean, who knows how long?
Hundreds
I don't
of people,
know that that's a
literally
good thing.
hundreds.
I mean, you know what I mean, like owned it.
Hundreds of people.
Okay, well, that's where I was coming from with that. And Larry, I thought it was really cool that he built a new business. I like his energy a lot. I'll be real with you. That was kind of like the main thing. I see a lot of heart in him. And that's where I was coming from with that.
Larry, good guy, in a gang mentality, destroying any dream that he wants. Very impatient. Looks at anybody as an enemy if they don't give him what he wants right away.
Question, Cassie, have you ever had any altercation with these individuals other than Shelly?
I have never had an altercation with anyone in the city.
Well, you have many
Have
times. Yes,
I mean, you made
Shelly for
Shelly
one.
eat sand.
I mean, yeah, with Shelly, that's about it. She was my arch enemy at one point.
I think the issue is that you haven't seen the bad sides of these people, and I think what both me and Lang agree with is that the bad sides overshadow the good because of how much volume that takes up.
Right. I mean, that is true. I don't really ever see the bad in people. Most because when I was with Cerberus, a lot of it was helping out people and coming to the city to give people this and give people that and take this phone call. You need help? Okay. Park my car, get out. Hello, I'm here to help you. Yep.
I think your mission is good. You just have to be very careful of who you share that mission with.
Okay, so do I get the green light for this mission?
You don't need a green light from us, Cassie. We don't own you or control you.
Okay. But you said you potentially have a project for me?
I mean, we've had plenty of projects, and then you left the company, Cass.
Oh. Okay. I guess I'm just trying
Do
to...
this, Cassie. Think about what you truly want in a practical sense. If you would want to work with us, how you would want that to look, with what specifically, just more specifics and be more clear about the practical purpose, and then we can have another conversation.
Okay. You know what?
Doesn't
I like
mean
that.
anything. Don't say it like that. Doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying this was badly done. Just do it better.
Wasn't badly done, Cassie. I think I don't want to see you leave the city again, personally. And,
guys, I'm not going to leave the city. Come on.
Well,
you said that last time.
You are a very passionate person, and you put a lot of heart into the things you do, and when they'll turn out, it demoralizes you, and for very good reason and understanding. And I think if you start what you want to do off on the wrong foot, you might find yourself there again.
Okay. Sounds good. So I can meet with you guys again?
You call us whenever you want, Cassie. You are a part of the family. Our phones are always open to you. So are our doors.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Cool. That's all.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Making this weird now. Don't have to do that.
Bye, Cassie.
Okay. Oh, that's a wall. All right. Goodbye, guys.
Bye, Cass. It was good to
I'm
see you.
gonna go away like you guys never saw me.
Okay. Not sure what that means.
Okay.
I'm gone. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
I think, more confused now.
Yeah, we are going to go to the courthouse real quick. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we're going to talk about this in the car.
Mm-hmm. Wait, but no talking in the car, though.
Well, I don't know where else to talk.
All right.
Bill, Bill, Bill. I need you. Go to the courthouse.
Well, let me just check my trunk real quick. Empty. I am thoroughly confused.
I'm very confused, but I also think that this wasn't something conceptualized.
Well, I think the reason... Oh, I think we're getting pulled over.
Engine up for me. I'll be
Yes, give me ticket. Give me ticket. Hurry up.
91538 northbound.
Whatever, nobody cares. Give me ticket. Ticket.
Car.
Yes, it's blue. It's PDM blue. I'm copyrighting it. Ticket.
PDM blue. Okay.
Yes, it's a copyrighted color. Ticket.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mayor. But bye, guys. You're free to go.
All right.
Hey,
Sorry.
take care. Have a good day. Thank you.
I think the reason we're confused is because she didn't know what she wanted to do, and therefore it's impossible to predict, kind of.
It's either Cassie was genuinely just brainstorming, or she didn't know how to be straightforward. And was
I think the first.
I think it's the first, but you never know.